This project is a decentralized expense management application built on Conflux eSpace. It allows users to track their expenses securely using smart contracts. Users can add, view, and categorize their expenses with data fetched directly from the blockchain. The interface displays recent transactions, total spending, and categorizes expenses using an intuitive UI. Powered by ethers.js, the app ensures transparency and security in financial tracking. Now, let's get started with the demo. Let's start by connecting our wallet to the application. Once connected, the DApp fetches and displays all the expenses that have been listed by different users on the blockchain. Now, let's add a new expense to demonstrate how this works. For this example, I'll create an expense under the housing category with an amount of 0.1 CFX. I'll submit the transaction, and once it is confirmed on the blockchain, the homepage updates automatically. You can now see the newly added expense listed under Recent Expenses. This entry includes the description, the recipient address, the category, the date, and the amount. Since I am the contract owner, I have the option to either approve or decline the expense. Let's go ahead and approve this transaction. I'll confirm the transaction, and once it is processed on-chain, the expense status updates to approved. Now, the 0.1 CFX will be distributed from the smart contract to the destination address. To verify this, I can check the transaction details on the Blockchain Explorer, which confirms that the amount has been successfully transferred. Now, under the Your Expenses section, I can view all the expenses created by me. This section helps users track and manage their own transactions easily. Now, let's move to the coding part. The project consists of two main sections, the smart contract and the front-end. Let's first dive into the smart contract section. The core of our application is the Expense Management.Sol smart contract, which handles expense creation, approval, and fund distribution securely on the blockchain. This contract ensures transparency and accountability by storing all expense-related data on-chain. To deploy this contract, we use a deployment script that automates the process and retrieves the contract address once deployed. Additionally, we have the Hardhat configuration file, hardhat.config.js, which manages network settings, defines the blockchain environment, and specifies the chain ID and accounts required for deployment. Now, let's move on to the front-end part. On the front-end side, the main UI components are built using React and TypeScript. The homepage.tsx file displays the user's account balance and transaction history. Only the contract owner has the ability to approve or decline expenses. Additionally, we have an Add Expense form for creating new expenses, an expense list to display all recorded transactions, and a Your Expenses section to track personal transactions. This concludes our demo and walkthrough of the Expense Management DApp. Thank you for watching.